Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, um, well, before I get started, I want to thank everyone that supported my Facebook page, Love Writing a Latte. Um, Not only has it gone national, it has gone international. I mean, I'm getting um, likes and uh, advice from someone, as far as Rome to Athens, Greece, even China. So I want to thank all of you um, for participating, for liking my page, for sharing my uh, poems that I've written. Just been amazing. It's been amazing, and I appreciate that. Um, so what I want to get on here and talk about today um, is actually writing an essay. The easiest way to write an essay, and I know that a lot of college professors and a lot of just teachers in general expect this A+ essay, and maybe you think that it's hard to do, but the simplest advice I can give you to writing an easy essay, um, especially if you don't understand or don't have a real interest in what they're asking you to write about, is to find something in it that interests you. um, Say, for instance, if they want you to write about the coronavirus and the effects that it has on the economy, you know, what I would say is put yourself in. If that doesn't interest you, but you have to do it, you have to um, do it to get a grade. Um, I would say find something in that to interest you. Put yourself in the shoes of a doctor. You know, put yourself in the shoes of a research analyst that um, that's looking for a cure, and you want to find out everything there is to know about the virus so that you can create a cure for it. Just and that just came up because that's what's circling around the media today is about the coronavirus. But you can, I mean, as far as I mean, you can you can get something as simple as if they want you to write about puppy mills, or if they want you to write about um, the Republican Democratic um, specter or whatever, find something in it that interests you. A lot of times, you want to you want to write this paper. You have to write this paper, but you know it's hard to, like I said, it's hard to find stuff that really really interests you. It's hard to find things that um, hard to find things to write about, and especially when you have to write like a 7-page paper on it. I mean, how much research do you do? How much research do you need in order to write an effective paper, an effective essay, especially when you don't have interest in it? Well, I would say research as much as you can. Not only um, don't just research enough to know about, or let me say this, don't just research enough to write the paper, but research enough to where you you become what you're writing about. Research enough to where you feel like you can actually conquer um, say coronavirus, or research enough to where you can actually put an end to puppy mills, write it so you can you to where you are convinced yourself that um, you can put an end to global warming. Do as much research as you possibly can, because believe it or not, the more you research, the more interested you become in the subject. Um, So yeah, research. Do your research. Um, and in the while you're researching it, going back to what I said earlier, find something in that research that interests you. Find something in that topic that interests you. Even if they want you to write about light bulbs, research as much as you can to where you to where when you finish researching and you write that paper, you feel like you can actually write. I mean, you feel like you can actually create like the everlasting light bulb. I mean, um, that was just an example, but you see my point though. Research. Do your research, and I wish I had a quick fix to researching, but see, I love researching because I love finding out things. I love finding out, um, you know, things about other stuff. So it'll be easy for me to write a research paper because I love research. It'd be easy for me to write a 6 page because I love research. So when you like really dive into research, the topic may not be what interests you, but the research may be what interests you. And when you research and when you get all this information built up, and you get all this information and you're ready to write, nothing will stop you because you're just like you're gung ho. You feel like you can conquer the world. And I'm sorry if you're hearing any background noises. I am in a hotel room, so it's kind of noisy out there. Is there someone that has joined? So, um, and if you're on here, I think I see like one person on here. But if you're on here, just give a quick shout out. Let me know. But yeah, just do your research. Research, research. Even if it doesn't interest you, research anyway, because you'll never know. You'll find things that interest you when you research it. I know that it's not. Sometimes there are subjects that are not fun to write about. There are subjects that are not interesting to write about. There are some subjects that are boring to write about, even after you research. But give it all you got. Give it your best because that's what's going to win your teacher over, and that's what you want to do. You want to win that professor over with your writing. You want to win that high school teacher over with your writing. And you might say, "Well, I'm not a writer. I don't know the first thing about writing." You know, my advice is this: if you don't consider yourself a writer, and you feel like that, um, you don't know where to start to begin to write. There are like um, several options, several uh, YouTube options you can go to that will help you start that first um, paragraph. Even if you go on Facebook and you go to my page, Love Writing a Latte, um, chat with me one on one. I will show you how to get that perfect research paper. I will show you how to get where you need to be, and I'll show you how to win that professor over or that teacher over with your writing. So